Oh, whoa. Privacy. You done? Come here. Hey.
She doesn't listen very good. Or at least only when she wants to.
Hey. Come here.
This is why we keep her on the leash. Cute pup though. Alright, so the plan today is to get out there and dethatch the lawn. I've got the tow behind Dethatcher, the tractor over here for the morning. I've got about an hour to get on this. I'm not going to get the whole thing done today, I don't think. Maybe I will, but I doubt it. So far, the wiffle ball field portion of the lawn is done. That's actually aerated and overseeded already. I got over to that early because I was afraid of the frost. The other parts of the lawn, I am worried about that as well, but the wiffle ball field's the most important to me. We're going to get out there. I've got the leach field and the wiffle ball field done with the dethatching, so I've got kind of like the upper side yard, the lower side yard, the corner, and the all three sections of the front yard that need to be dethatched. All right, so the reason why they need to be dethatched is, and I'll show you here, down here where I haven't thatched yet, is if you get down here, this is all this is below my grass, okay, which was good for growing grass earlier, obviously, because I've got plenty of grass. But as far as planting new grass seed, no good. Going to kill your seed to soil contact. I won't be able to get the seed touching the soil, and I won't be able to get it growing and getting thick. So we're going to get out there today with the tow behind Dethatcher, pull it around with the Troy belt, pick as much of it up as possible, and then we'll come back tomorrow. Hopefully the weather holds, and I'll get it all cleaned up and get it in the compost pile. And that compost will be good for next year for like the garden and the pumpkin patch. So it's like a win-win for me, right? All right, let's get to it. All right, that's done. That's it for today. We're gonna come back out tomorrow. We're gonna dethatch the rest. We'll get the front done for sure. We might get to the lower portion. I don't know yet. But we're going to get this done as quick as we can. Look at all this stuff I picked up. And this was stuck to the bottom of the tow behind Dethatcher, but this is exactly what I was trying to pick up. And these were the results I was looking for. Look at that. You see, there's still some material down there, but I'm not going to sweat it too much. I got soil. You can see the soil. It's not covered in straw. So it's going to make a big difference for me. Other than that, I'm out of here for now. I got to get ready for work. Get the heck out of here. Got to pay the bills somehow, right? All right. Yesterday was day 2 technically. Yes, I know. There's no footage from it though. And the reason that is I got rained out. So I got out here with the camera. I went and got the tractor. I started dethatching and then it started raining. So I put the camera away before I got any good footage actually. I actually don't know how good of a job it did dethatching just due to the dampness and the clumpiness. I noticed it does a better job of pulling stuff up and laying it on top of the grass when it's dry. And the grass can actually hold it up. So we're gonna see, it's gonna dry up here shortly. It's still a little damp, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Today's goal is to dethatch the front and dethatch the corner and get that cleaned up. And then after it's all cleaned up, the front, the corner, the slope, the leach field, and the bottom portion of the side yard. After the yard's all cleaned up, let's put it that way, we'll try and get out here and aerate with the tow behind aerator. I can't promise though that it will do a great job. It did rain a little yesterday, but not a lot, just enough to annoy me, but not provide a little moisture for the grass, but not enough to soften up the ground. So hopefully the aerator, the tines, can actually pull up cores. We're gonna find out. And then after it's aerated, it's time to put that seed down, because you know what? Clock's ticking. It's September 14th. I'm 45 days from my first frost. I wanted the seed down 8 weeks in front of the frost just in case I had any mishaps. Well, I have no buffer zone now. Now it's time to get it down so it's ready to be established in time for frost. I spent a lot of money on my seed and I don't want it to go to waste. Let's get to it.
Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. Ah. Come on up. Oh.
All right, so I actually changed my mind. We are going to dethatch the front yard and the corners still, but I'm going to give the front yard a quick mow. I want to get that height of cut a little bit lower so I can get that seed in a little bit better. I think the grass is thin enough on the corner that I shouldn't need to do that down over there. But the front, I'm definitely going to cut it just a little bit lower. It was cut last week. It's not growing gangbusters like a lot of people's lawns, but just a little bit lower, I think, will get the job done. I don't want to go too low. I don't want to scalp it like I did the backyard. I just want to kind of goof around and try different things and see what works best for me, so in the years forward I can have an actionable plan. So that's done. Now I'm going to dethatch the corner. All right, down there past the trees by that big rock there. After that's thatched, we're gonna come through and clean all this up, this entire side yard, the corner, and this entire front yard. Looking pretty rough right now, but I think in 4 weeks it's gonna look beautiful. Corner's done. How did it do? As far as thatching up things down here, well, it loosened everything up. I can't say that it got me down to bare soil perfectly like I was hoping it would. Probably need a real machine to do this because it doesn't have to work hard to pick up the straw, but down here's a little different. This is all wild grass. I didn't plant any of this. This was already here. The town used to park their lawn mowers and ditch mowers and tree trimmers and machinery here on this corner. So I'm going to try and ultimately long-term make this a beautiful part of the lawn, but it needs a lot of leveling. It needs me to go through here and individually pick out pieces of blacktop and rocks and roots and Walmart bags and whatever else I seem to keep finding. So, but see, look, I raked that in the spring. I raked this whole place in the spring. So I thought I did a great job. Just stuff keeps rising, bubbling to the top. Oh, there's a big rock. Look at that. That wasn't there before. So it's all part of it. I did want to give you guys a quick update on the back lawn. I was starting to get a little stressed, as you noticed in my dethatch video 2 days ago. But I'll tell you what, just like Jeff Goldblum said, life finds a way. Look at all